Well, coming up on 10 o'clock at night, on a Saturday night. How about that? Saturday night, outside Modesto, California. Boy, those were the days, huh? I'm talking about American Graffiti. We were American Graffiti. Look at this moon. Wow. Another full moon. So I'm just out here getting some air and enjoying the peace and quiet. Well, more or less. You know, there's activity out there. But anyway, just my thing. Feeling pretty damn good. You know, I had my shower and everything else. Anything about what's for breakfast. You know, the important things in my life. And it's a clear sky today. I have my two scars up there. The guide. What? Airplanes. Yeah, airplanes fly right over between those two stars to go to San Francisco. It's about 90 miles that way, west, by car. Airplane flies over probably about every 45 seconds or more, less. I mean, just unbelievable. Around the clock. And Medevac, they flew over a little while ago. They went over to the Modesto airport where they get fuel. Yeah, service, whatever. All quiet on the Western Front. I always enjoyed the evenings. Even in Vietnam, not a problem for me. But as you did at base camp, I wasn't stuck in the jungle somewhere. We did get attacked, but hey, what the hell? Getting $60 extra for a combat pay, you know what I mean? $60 a month. That's $2 a day to be in a combat zone. Well, I probably wouldn't take $1 million for that experience. Yeah. Year and 17 days in Vietnam. Got a lot of memories before Vietnam and geez, after Vietnam. You know, Vietnam was only a year and 17 days. I spent 2.5 years in the hospital. A lot of memories there. And do this. No matter how bad I was, I look in the bed next to me, and the guy is a hell of a lot of worse condition than I am, and he's got a smile on his face. Wake up, Chuck. Be thankful you're alive. There's a reason you did not die out there in the fucking road in Vietnam. Yeah, I got blown up out the back of a truck going to go get a hamburger in Saigon at the USO Club. Something you don't get every day. But what the hell? So then I was going for a ride with my best buddy. Can't beat that. And the USO Club. Not only did they have hamburgers, but they had American women there. I mean, looked like American women. They smelled like American women. And they talked like American women. Not like a bunch of fish heads, I'm sorry, but yeah. God. When I first got in the country, I was thinking to myself, boy, this is going to be a long year. You know, because most of those women were butt ugly. I ain't kidding you. But, you know, being 19 years of old and then in a month or so, all of a sudden they don't look too bad. It's like that song, all the girls get prettier at closing time. Yeah. Anyway, what an experience, like I said. Many, many memories. No problemo. You know what I mean? So, then I think about the times I've been trucking. Yeah, 14 years. I drove up and down Highway 99, then later Highway 52, in my truck. About 120,000 miles a year. Hauling steel mostly, then tomatoes, then grapes. Oh my goodness. I was making almost as much money as my wife was spending. That's one of my favorite sayings. Anyway, yeah. Nothing like being out on the open road. In your own truck. You know, playing your 8-track music, whatever it may be. So, that's a lot of fun too. Talking on the CB radio. 10-4. Okay, driver, pull over. Hey, northbound. What's happening? The chicken coop open? Hey, you got a Smoky up there on the overpass. Anyway, memories, like I said. Jeez. Started my trucking company in 1969. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Almost a decade before, Smokey and the Bandit and all them other phony movies came out. And that's all they are, just movies. Convoy. What a piece of garbage that was. Really? Looked like we got us a convoy. I tell you about a convoy. There was a kid here in the next town over, had a trucking company, and sometimes we'd go and load at the same place in here in Modesto at E.J. Gallo. Then we'd haul wine down to L.A. So we'd all truck down together. Convoy. That's pretty good. These are my convoys. Enjoy just trucking by myself. Again, I hold a lot of steel. I prefer steel. Nice and easy. Easy low loads. No wind resistance. But each their own. My dad hated steel. So anyway, I said, I'm lucky to have 1,000,000 memories. And then, of course, there's my RV memories. Oh, my goodness. And the places I've done and seen that. I was even in Buc-ee's. What a place. So, have a good day. And tomorrow's Sunday, a day to give thanks, if that's your thing. Such a beautiful night. Where's the moon? There it is, way up there. Almost right over. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your freedom. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I really do. Later.